been a while since we got some footage for you guys. Do a bit of a walkthrough, give you an update on the shop, an update with RHM, and a special car that's going to be heading to the States. Should be a good one. They come with those wheels. It's a nice car too. Wow, this is probably the cleanest Midnight Purple 2 34 GTRs in the world for sure. Navy's got some more work to do now.
Yes, we do. We've got a lot of work to do. More stress. We love it. I don't think that's for your car.
Oh.
It's your hook.
You need this.
Sponsored by Wall Street.
Who is it?
Abdullah from Wall Street.
Abdullah from Wall Street. This is a front toe point.
No, rear.
Oh, is this for the rear?
Yeah, this is for the rear.
Fuck, I don't need a rear one.
What you do now?
Look, Jeff, cut that out. Rear toe point. It look good.
From here.
Bro.
Looks like a jumper.
That's hot.
Green is nice, eh?
I love the green. To be honest with you, even just that solid green would look cracker.
Oh man, unreal. We all make mistakes in life. I think you should have spent that extra 10 grand and bought that car.
I did multiple offers on this car. And I was 10 grand off what they wanted. Do I regret it?
I think you do.
What did you say before? Everyone makes mistakes in life?
Everyone makes mistakes in life. But this is, yeah, you fucked up, definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a nice
You're
car.
going to be spewing. That's a nice car, but.
Hopefully I get to drive it. Huh?
I'll take the white one all day.
Ben just said to take the white one over the purple one. What colour do you guys like? White or purple? White or purple?
Purple.
White or purple? Harry? White or purple?
Purple.
Ibby? White or purple?
Definitely purple, mate.
Benjamin? You're the only person that voted white. You're the only person that voted white. He said he's unique. Ibby's got a white one and he still goes to purple.
They were yelling at each other. I don't know what they'll do.
The headlights look brand new. Yeah, it is very clean. Yeah, mate. Fuck, this is hot.
A bit of a burgundy through it, sort of.
Yeah, it does on this side. Yeah, it's a bit of copper, eh?
Copper, yeah.
As well, so it does see the repair mode
24, does it 12 volt as well?
12, 24, 6.
And it'll repair batteries.
5 amp, yeah. If you put it in that mode there, it'll repair batteries.
Wow.
And lithium, AGM, every type of battery, yes.
Wow.
No stuff on it.
Clean, eh?
Bro, this is a sick car. Very sick car.
What? Dry carbon. What's the
That's what cracker.
report?
Fuck that, that's, yeah. I haven't seen one of them.
too.
I haven't seen one of them before. Anyway, a very good day today.
Very good day.
Maybe interior's good too. I think it would have been a few months ago. I go to Av, I want a car. He goes, what kind of car do you want? It's blue. It's probably been a dream car of mine for a very, very, very long time. And it's finally here. Holy fuck. I don't get excited for a lot of cars, but I'm definitely very excited for this. A 22B. You like Rexies? I need to get in. Fuck. Subis, there's something about Subis. They have this smell. I don't know how to explain it. Holy shit. This is sick.
Just so you don't hit the wall when you open it.
The fat looking car. Fuck.
The interior's pretty good.
So as a kid, my uncle had one of these cars. So it would have been,
Nostalgic, mate.
yeah, it is.
Do you ever go for rides?
I do, 100%. So I think that's why I've always wanted one. Pretty cool. So 400 of these made in the world. This is number 351, one owner car. It's got one of those police raiders in it. We won't go too much into detail on this episode. We'll probably save it for another episode, but quick look for you guys. Very happy moment for me. And yeah. Now we're going to go check out in detail this purple, Midnight Purple 2. Let's go. We are back at Gloss Lab to do a walkthrough of Chris's Midnight Purple 2 car.
Yeah.
Adam, hello Adam. See what Japanese shit we can find.
Yeah,
Hey, Adam, keep saying searching.
This little fucking siren light.
There you go.
Hey, Jack.
All right.
Keep saying searching. It doesn't matter.
LM GT4s, Z-Tune bonnet. That's all original Z-Tune too. Av, is this a Z-Tune front bar?
That's R-Tune.
R-Tune. R-Tune front bar. Standard fenders.
Adam, chunky Chinese fucking.
Z-Tune side skirt. Z-Tune pods. It looks like a
You're Chinese.
Blitz titanium exhaust. The car's a V-spec, if you didn't know. Alright, let's go inside, have a look inside. We've got some sirens here. Oh no, don't know what they are. Alright. Hey, that's different. Hey, are these always on springs?
Yeah.
What's the slider?
Yeah. And they slide automatically. It pushes forward.
Yeah.
You don't have to pull it.
Oh yeah, my mold did that, yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, there is a spring on
Adam.
I didn't know that.
Oh, fuck. Dude, Jack.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening, eh?
it. It helps it move around.
What is the front guard? Usually the ones that do hard. 200? Yeah, look at that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Lever and it helps it slide forward if you're sitting in the back.
Yeah, they're always up there. Yeah, the whole car's, all this side, all the roof's 100.
Yeah. Springs still
I reckon they must price it twice or something on the front bar. Maybe.
We got a massive Japanese style revision mirror.
You know the depth of the back? It's all factory paint.
What should have been?
Sony head unit. Fuck, that's old school. Look at here. A Japanese auction report. Here we go. Grade 4.5. So for you guys that don't know, that is like a super high grade. Like it doesn't get better than that for an R34. You get grade 5. Grade 5 is like your newer car, like literally brand new. Grade 5 is brand new. So a grade 4.5 killer, you're not going to get anything better than that. Ks, 28,000 Ks. I'm jealous. Here we go. Who knows what this is? I know what it is.
That's mad, eh?
I'm going to ask my cameraman. Do you know what that's for?
100 the whole fucking wood. Did you watch this today? See, because we're going to sort of pull the engine out.
It's too young to know.
Because I want to get it back to you this week. Yeah. Because the boys want to start working on next week, but I need to.
I'm not going to say. If you know, put in the comments.
And then I'll get it off you tomorrow.
The fuck is this?
Wash in the morning.
Well, I'll wash it first thing in the morning, and then you come grab it or whatever, and then take it down the morning.
And just PPF this whole car when it comes back from Ronnie's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can pick it before it goes to Ronnie's.
I don't know what this is. Somebody in the comments tell us, please.
Maybe. It's
Harry.
best just to wait.
You know what this is?
I don't want to get
down here?
No, it was in a glove block. Is it a flare?
Let him do his thing, and then
It
once
slides
it's
in
back,
here, there's a holder. Or jack cars.
do it all in
Fuck
one hit,
off.
and then we don't have to worry about it going
You need it for factory.
Yeah.
They come from.
Yeah. But they take them out usually when the cars come in. It's a flare.
Av, did you know that?
What?
The flare?
Yeah, they usually take them out, but this one's got a mini.
Well, there you go. I've learned something new.
That front leg.
Yeah, it's got factory paint.
Don't know what that is. Probably to hold the key at some point.
Yeah.
Remote control for the Sony head unit.
Do you reckon this will come out nice?
Yeah, it's fucking me.
I want it to fucking pop.
It should. Yeah, boy, it's better than the other one.
She's pretty stock inside, to be honest with you. There's not that much going on in here. Looks like we've got a turbo timer,
That's why I said
a
don't.
gritty turbo timer. Are these lines different in the seat? I feel like that's different.
No, that's how they are. It's just because in new condition.
Everything's new.
Yeah, it's just clean. That's why. Fuck, the seats are like
Oh,
spring, eh?
see, so the driver's seat doesn't have a spring in it, only passenger.
Passenger. Because you know why? Because you know when someone sits in the back and they press that thing, it flings forward. Yeah, I told you.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. And then what do we have here? Boost gauge, and bar, a Blitz Racing boost gauge.
I think we're getting recorded.
Let's go to the
Have you
boot.
ever seen?
There's nothing else. Oh, hold on, you got this fucking
You ever seen?
some Japanese thing down here. You see that?
Rick Ross when he's younger. Don't worry, Ricky, we'll get you on there.
That's very new.
Nothing in there. Let's open up this. Nothing. Nothing in the back. Let's go look at the boot. What is that?
I think there's a kill switch because the battery's kind of behind it, but
Oh, it is too. It'd have to be, right?
yeah, I don't know what else would be.
Fuck, have you seen a bigger one than that?
That's old school, bro.
It's fucking huge.
Would have put that on in the 90s.
Yeah. There's not much else going on here. All the cars that come in from Japan, I don't know why, but they always have the rugs, the floor mats in the boot. Maybe something to do with customs. I don't know. Engine bay. Engine bay looks pretty stock. It is, yeah, there's nothing else going on. Also got TN coilovers in it. Yeah, makes you pretty good.
Yeah, well, they're downstairs, aren't they? Oh, just, yeah.
Congratulations, Chris. Very nice car. She is beautiful. Midnight 2 over Midnight 3, Midnight Purple 3. Midnight Purple 2, I think, is nicer. Initially, I did like Midnight Purple 3, but yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the Midnight Purple 2 now. I've owned both colours. So yeah, I like the green. I like the green in the Midnight Purple 2.
Plans with this car is it's going to have a 3.4 sequential 1700 horsepower package, and it is going to
885?
be. We haven't made up our mind yet on what turbo it is, but
Yeah.
it's going to be something that's responsive, nothing pro mod. And yeah, it's just going to be an all-rounder, ultimate street car. That's what he wants.
So a guy over in the States has reached out to the boys at V2R. So we sourced the car for him over in Japan. It is the cleanest Midnight Purple 2 car that we could find. Grade 4.5, and it's, yeah, the boys at V2R are going, doing what they do best and going spastic on it.
So yeah, so from here onwards, it's just the atoms for a wash at Closs Lab. So yeah, it's going to come over to us at V2R. We're going to pour the engine out and we're going to go to town on it. That's what we're going to do.
The car's pretty much fresh off the boat. It's come here to the next stage, which is Gloss Lab. Adam will have a chat with you soon. And then from here, it's going back to you guys?
Yeah, so from here it'll come back to us. We'll take the engine out. We'll paint the engine bay, colour code it to the car.
Is he going to colour code it?
Yeah, it's going to colour code. So Midnight Purple 2 in the engine bay.
Is he matching the fenders? Is he going to go Zetron fenders as well? I'm not too sure.
No, not Zetsu fenders, so I'm going to leave it.
So as it looks, it'll stay the way
As
it
it
looks
looks now, it's going to stay. The only thing he wants to do is go Z-tune front bumper instead of the R-tune, and that's it.
I'm glad you're staying manual, Chris. Thank you. This is going to be probably one of the best 34 builds
On the
to
planet.
date, I'll say for sure.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to document the whole thing for you guys. So I don't think we've actually done that before. Like, I think you guys probably see we're either like halfway
Little
through
reels
a
and
build.
little clips, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
this one will be
yeah.
start to finish.
Yeah, start to finish.
We'll show you the engine build process. We'll show you wiring, fabrication. If you want paintwork, whatever you want to see, you can see.
We'll do everything. I reckon just show them everything.
Show them everything, yeah.
I think you guys will like it. I'll like it. What are you going to do with this one?
So initially we are going to go through a full paint correction stage. So because obviously the car now has like a little bit of like staining and stuff just from transit and
I guess it's probably outside most of the time, being over in Japan and on the docks.
When they arrive, they obviously need a little bit of tidying up. So we'll do a full paint correction, remove all the swirls, scratches, everything like that, get it all really nice and shiny and ready for the next step, which will be to wrap the whole car. We're going to do PPF, basically front to back, protect everything.
Are you guys PPFing it before it goes back to B2R?
Yeah, so we always PPF it at the beginning of the build, and that way when the boys are working on it, everything like that, it's all safe. There's obviously a lot that goes on, and the car's off the road for quite some time while everything happens. We'd like to make sure it's protected before anyone touches the car. Yeah, before like anything gets wrapped and before we go through anything too intense, we do our paint correction, and in that stage you usually see anything wrong with the car straight away. So we sort it all then, and then from there wrap the car, make sure it's all mint, keep it all protected, and then obviously like your car, once it's racing and stuff, it's so easy to keep clean.
100%.
Yeah.
After all the racing we did, again, we just dropped it off with Adam, and Adam's got it looking like brand new again. Yeah. I guess it does make it easier being wrapped.
Yeah. I mean, in your case as well, like you guys had the adhesive from the tape and everything holding the front end, and just removing all that, like you don't scratch the paint. It's great. So the PPF's really forgiving in that aspect. So
there you go. So this is before, and then maybe we'll come in at some point and get a few progress shots, and then we'll show you guys after.
We can we'll wrap a panel on camera or something, and show everyone the process. So
perfect.
So here we are checking the paint thickness on this car, making sure it's all OEM. And just to give you guys an idea, around 100 is all OEM. So this car is basically all OEM paint.
Young Samuel. Yeah, Adrian.
Hey guys, so just giving you an update on Talau's car. So we've got it up and running, got it on the dyno, and unfortunately it broke a tail shaft center bearing. So we've had to get a custom one-piece tail shaft for it to make it a bit stronger. But yeah, we've got the car up and running now, getting it ready for the next roll racing. So he's taking the car, getting the front bar fitted up, getting the guards and interior and stuff like that fitted up, boot wing and whatnot, and then it'll be back to us for its final tune before State of Origin. We hope to put on a show for you guys.
So we're back at B2R with Navi, and everyone wants to know a bit of a recap. We haven't done a YouTube video in a while, so what's happening in the shop?
What's happening? Fuck, what isn't happening? Talau's car's running. It's all ready. It's all tuned, running tune. That's going tomorrow to go get the body fitted up and interior. Marlon's car's almost there. The Lambo's almost finished too. Wiley's car, the 34, is ready for fab. So that's another 1300 horsepower car.
And we just went and pretty much showing everyone Chris's car, the Midnight Purple 2. It's going to be in the shop pretty soon, I guess.
So that's I think that's coming back tomorrow. So we're gonna pull the motor out. Then it's gonna go to get painted from Ronnie. Yeah. And then go back to Gloss Lab, get wrapped and everything. But the whole front end is gonna be off it.
Yeah. Okay,
so then we can start doing our thing, 9-inch rear and billet block and everything. Basically, what RHM has got in it. It's gonna have just a slightly smaller turbo.
All these big cars that we've been talking about, they're all kind of coming to an end, obviously, except for Chris's car. Chris is the Midnight Purple too. But all these other cars.
Yeah, and also Ibby's car too. Don't forget Ibby from Melbourne.
Ibby, we saw Ibby. He actually was with us watching the Midnight Purple 2 car get unloaded. Ibby's another big car. That's another 34.
34, a white 34.
I'm losing count on how many 34s are coming out of the shop.
I think I'm losing count too.
There you go.
So he's from Melbourne.
Benjamin.
His car will be good.
Perfect timing. Come say hello. I'll fill you in quickly. We just done a little bit of a shop recap. Mm-hmm. And now I want to talk about RHM's head and what happened after we ran the 7.6. It could have happened with the 7.9 pass. Yeah. The last video I put out, I can't remember if it was on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do so. Okay, so last time the car was here, we had the motor out, and while I was out, I was like, you know what, I want to port the head. Yeah. Since day dot, everyone's known this, B2R, like, don't put your heads. Yeah. But I wanted to try it. Did we make more power? Yes. Was it worth it? No. Why wasn't it worth it?
So we did make more power, but we also put a bigger shot of gas in it as well. Remember, we upgraded, so that kind of made more power.
But this line was split at the same time, so did the shuttle gas really work?
Yeah, look, I would say that regardless, with the extra power it made, it wasn't anything that would be like, all right, it's worth doing.
To put in perspective,
Yeah.
so the car without gas made 1,999.
1905. 1904, remember? We had the dyno up.
No, wasn't it 1,199? And then we were like, we wanted that 2,000?
No,
No, it was 1999.
It was 1,999.
What? Oh, with the new head.
With the new head, yes.
Okay, I'm talking about the old head.
No.
So we went from 1905 to 1999.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that, in perspective, that's less than 5% difference.
But we were running more boost. I think we were.
I think maybe a pound or two, which on a turbo like that does make a big difference.
Yeah.
So realistically, there was nothing in it in terms of the power we got from porting the head. But what you do get from porting your head is your head cracking. So we knew that RB heads aren't the best to begin with. They got pretty. The ports are pretty close to the water gallery. So when you start machining, any kind of pressure or any kind of distortion or whatever will just crack the head where it's the weakest, which that's what I was always scared of. That's why I was saying don't port them. But obviously you wanted to try it. You know, there's a lot of hype around porting heads and everyone says, you know, do this, do that. But what actually works is what actually works. So at the end of the day, I don't think after doing it, you will do it again.
No, so with the ported head, we went to GTR Festival. We did.
The car PB'd with the ported head 3 times in a row.
We did 2.
4, yeah, you're right.
Hold on, I think we done 2 8-second passes there.
Yeah, I think you done 2 8.0s from memory.
Something like that. It could have been 1 or 2 8.0s, and then we done a 7.9.
Yeah.
Now we could have heard it on that 7.9 pass. We're not too sure. And then 5 days later, wherever it was, we went to the private track event, and we done 3 7-second passes.
Yeah, back to back.
Back to back. The last run is definitely when we 100% knew we cracked the head.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say, like you said, we don't know when it done it, but I'm leaning more towards that last pass because going off all the data and stuff we've got on the computer, we've got coolant pressure sensors, we've got wide bands, we're monitoring everything, and it was only really the last pass that we could say, okay, coolant pressure kind of rose here.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those things where it didn't gradually happen, it happened during that pass.
Yeah, okay.
So
I kind of knew something was wrong with the car at the time.
Yeah. I think you could even hear it on the, like, just after the burnout, it was struggling to idle. I think you had to hold the idle up.
And we still did a 7.6 on that pass too. So who knows? Look, we can't exactly tell you where it happened, but it did crack the head.
Yeah, it happened somewhere after the 7-second pass.
So was it worth putting the head? Definitely not. If you're going to do it, I'll tell you it's not worth it. I think we pretty much done like 4 or 5 full passes, and that's it. That's all we got out of that head, and that was like a brand new head.
Yeah. But yeah, with the porting, like I said, they're pretty thin to begin with, and when you port them any more than what they kind of are factory, you're kind of playing with fire. And we are still running ethanol. So like,
that's true.
Ported heads probably make a nice difference on a methanol car where the fuel's keeping everything hot and from distorting. But when you're running ethanol, like you're very limited. You're at a high boost already, high cylinder pressure, and you know everything's just getting hot. So.
The car is still a street car, so I don't want it to be a dedicated race car that's on ethanol. Hence why we still opt to run ethanol.
Yeah. Like if you were to tell us, hey, we want to run methanol, let's go all out, then ported head would probably help. It'll help with response because the methanol, it'll keep the EGTs down, it'll do a lot to keep the head in one piece.
I personally am not going to go down the ported head path yet until a billet one comes out, which I know aren't too far away.
Yeah.
So there's a few guys working on them, and I reckon it'll be more sooner than later that we will have a billet head that will probably work ported with ethanol. So until that happens,
I feel like for 99% of the people out there as well, the setup you had where you were making, let's call it 1900, right? 1900 on ethanol, unported head. You know yourself, that engine just went laps and laps and roll racing and street driving and CUDA Street Challenge and whatever else we've done with it. That's going to suit 99% of the people out there. You've got the 1% that wants to be the record breakers and stuff like that, then you're going to have to push and you're going to have to go where no one's gone before. So
that pretty much wraps that up. Where we are with RHM now, just to give you guys a little bit of an update, is we have a brand new head on there, unported, same cams, everything else is pretty much how it was minus the ports.
And I still feel like we'll go faster unported. Even if we're not making that extra, say 50 or 100 horsepower we were making,
Yeah.
you know yourself, we didn't use that at the track.
I agree.
We were pulling boost out of first, and we had power out of the whole thing because it was pulling you to the wall. So,
And there's still improvement there on the 60 as well.
yeah, so there's no point having the extra power if we're not using
But
it.
yeah, from here, next step is roll racing for not only RHM, but I think there's going to be a few other cars out from B2R.
So we'll have Navi's 34, we'll have Psycho 32 out, we'll have Strapped, your car, A32 is going to be out there. We're going to have a fair few cars. Yeah, Talau's 34 is going to be there, so that's pretty cool
a cool
build.
car.
And he's a good driver too, so it's going to be good to kind of have some good drivers out there. It's Over should be there as well, so I think Owen will be flying down and racing that, so it's another very quick car.
We are definitely flying that manual flag.
Yeah.
Nice and high.
Yeah, manual's the way to go.
100%.
But yeah, we've got a couple big cars, and then it's off to getting all the cars ready for GDR Festival USA and putting them on a boat and not seeing them for 3 months.
Pretty much. So yeah, we're definitely going to document the build up to going to the States. Hopefully we'll make SEMA at the same time. So it is happening. We are going to America.
Yeah.
The whole team. So it's going to be cool.
I've actually booked my tickets last week.
Have
so,
you? Fuck, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
I have to book
Had
my
to.
tickets tonight. Navi, you coming?
Of course I'm coming. I'm gonna stay here.
Navi's the glue that holds everyone together.
He is.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, look, we've been a bit slow with the content, but I think leading up to this trip, we're going to try and be more proactive for you guys and pump out a shitload of content for you all. So stay tuned, enjoy.
Been a lot happening in the background.
Yeah.
I guess that's why there hasn't been as much content.
That's true.
You've been organising the car, the parts, what we need,
Yeah.
you know, merch and stuff we're taking to America. So
Yeah.
we're taking the stands and
We're going all out.
yeah, we're going all out.
Wham bam, thank you, man.